Hi and a huge welcome to Steve's Kitchen. Today we're making thumbprint cookies and these are a great, simple to make cookie for the holidays. We're going to be coating them in hazelnuts and I'm filling them with raspberry jam and marmalade. They're going to be just delicious. Come on, let's get and make them. In a bowl I've got 1 stick of unsalted butter. That's about 110 grams or half a cup. And I'm going to add into that 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. Now we're just going to cream these 2 ingredients together and you don't really need a mixer for this. It's so simple to do by hand. Now for a little richness, we're just going to add an egg yolk in there. So I'll separate out the egg and pop the yolk in there. A pinch of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Just mix that in. When that's nice and even, we're going to add in 1 cup or 125 grams of all-purpose flour and just blend this together into a nice cookie dough. Now I'm going to use my hands just to draw this dough together. And this is going to produce a fairly sticky dough, but it should still be quite easy to handle. Now take about a little over a tablespoon of your cookie dough and just roll it around in your hands and we're going to get this lovely little ball. It should be about 1 inch in diameter. Here I have some chopped nuts. I'm using hazelnuts. You could use any nuts you like really. And we're just going to roll this around and get a nice coating of the nuts. We're going to pop it onto a baking sheet and like the recipe suggests, we're just going to take our thumb and push a little indentation into the cookie. Now I'm going to go on and make a few more of these cookies up. So that made 12 cookies and now I'm going to fill them with a bit of raspberry jam and marmalade. You could use Nutella or lemon curd would be really good for these. We're just going to take about 1/2 teaspoon and pop it in the center of our little thumbprint cookie. Now at this point I'm going to turn my oven on to 180 degrees Celsius, 350, and we're going to pop these in the fridge while the oven heats up. I want to chill them down just a little bit. That will help them keep their form. Now when they firmed up a little bit out of the fridge, these really aren't going to take long to bake, just 10 to 12 minutes and they should be perfectly done. Now when my cookies are done, I'm taking them out of the oven. I've let them cool just a moment and then I'm popping them onto a cooling rack. Now always be very careful with jam, it's super hot, so don't go eating these until they've cooled down. My cookies have completely cooled down now and I'm just going to decorate them in a little bit of icing sugar because I think it looks nice and decorative for Christmas. It only remains for me to choose between raspberry and marmalade and I'm going to go for the marmalade because I fancy something with a little bit of zest in it. Let's give this a try and let you know how they taste. They are so delicious, like a buttery shortbread with that sweet fruit preserve on top. These are great. Give them a try at home. If you decide to make some, send me across some photos on social media. Be good, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.